guys, and just show a little progress here for a winter project. I'm just going to put my 5.8 gigahertz 200 milliwatt FPV setup on my RadainPro. Y'all probably know I've had this now. It's been 2 years now coming up this Christmas. I bought it when it was first released. I had a few crashes, as we all know. There's one here, one here. So 2 separate incidents. There was cracks on the fuselage. White Gorilla Glue is good, but it stains like a son of a bitch after dirt and everything. So, you know, it's my poor old RadainPro. You know, so I'm to the point now where I don't really, not that I don't really care about it, but I just get a new fuselage or whatnot. But now this is more like a slap anything on it and fly kind of thing. So served me well. So usually I have the GoPro here, like a lot. Cracked these here mounts. First I wrapped it with carbon fiber tow, which worked for a while. It's just that tow there. I wrapped it around, put some CA on it, and tried to fix it. But that only lasted so long. So I chiseled in with a just a blade right in through and under the inner plastic mount, right, and fed Velcro through one full strip, right. So I got about 2 inches on each side. Then on the wings, put some tape, and then put the opposite side Velcro. All I do is put my wing on is I hold this down, slide my wing on, and put the 2 Velcros on, and plug in my 6-pin Molex, right, for my lights and all that stuff. So this is one that I made before, because originally I had the servo on it, took it to the field, and when you Y something, which I found out after, because I didn't plug the wings in or nothing like that, I just plugged it on. Oh, okay, yeah, perfect, whatever the case may be, on my ailerons, but it reverses, so that was all messed up. And I tried it with the rudder that day, but when it's wide, it's reversed. So my camera, my rudder would go right, my camera would go left, because it was reversed. So I just, like you seen in my last video, I took this servo and I opened it up and changed the wires, so resoldered the wires to the board and changed the motor wires. So hopefully that works. Because after I realized, I went home and I was like, alright, well, I don't have a servo reversing. I didn't know about doing the solder mod until like other night when I just searched it or whatnot. And I think Night Flyer had a pretty cool video there showing how to do it. So I'm going to take and haul this off here. There's only a little bit of hot, only used a little bit of hot glue, right? So I've already got template cut out for one, just with the straight edge of this outline, if you can see it there. It's okay for small jobs, like I was saying. I think these batteries are starting to go. It's not cutting so, it's not so getting so hot as what it used to be. And they last a long time, though, I have to say. Not too particular at all. Come off and get rid of the big piece. That's pretty cool. Great for small jobs. Whatnot. This is going to be the base. I'm just going to use this. I'm going to cut another one. And I'm just going to cut it in half so it's just a little bit higher, like so. And it just gives more beef for the servo to be in. So, okay, where was I? I need to cut another piece like this, eh? I'll show you a quick way to just line it up here. flip it around. So I was saying, just take an edge, just draw a little line. You could be particular. I just find having hot wire cutter, it's a lot neater than using a knife, especially with this foam, because it tends to bunch up if your blade is not super sharp. I found with this, it's not so messy. It's a good idea once you start not to stop. This is when you kind of get the line shag up. But yeah, it's pretty good for doing detailed stuff, like if you want to cut something out pretty small. Okay, our next step is our servo placement. So, if I'm not mistaken, you don't want the servo to be directly in the middle, because where the GoPro's lens is kind of offset. If I put it in the center, that means the lens is going to be offset. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just going to move it over a little bit. And so when this is in the center, it's a little bit better. A little bit more, I think. You can just eye it, right? That's pretty good. So I want it about right here. I want it in a little bit this time, because last time I had it a little bit too. This is where the hot glue, the hot wire cutter is going to come in pretty dandy. So you can trace it. And I'm just going to show you the trick. I should do it. Just push down on it. It should leave just leave an indent of where you want the servo. Okay. Basically, you don't want a lot of glue, right? So just adds more weight. Just gonna put dabs on each corner. Good. Just a little bit in the middle. Just let it cool a little bit, because glue is hot. This is what I did. This is what I'm going to use to glue the EPP foam box that I made for the GoPro. Okay, just the horn, and glued it on. And I'm going to glue that to there, like I did before. But this is going to be here, basically in this turns, right, with the servo arm. Nothing fancy. Drew a little hole here, and there's a little hole in the bottom of that, which actually the servo screw is still in there. It's fine. So what I do, I just poke the hole through the top, like that, and it comes down, and I can screw it into the nylon arm right through the hole. Just a little bit of security. See the rudder here? Hopefully it works. So I don't know. I've never reversed the servo like that, so we shall see. I noticed 10/8 blades are still holding up pretty good. I broke one in 2 years, which is not bad. It was my own stupid fault. So I noticed, I just checked all this again the other night. It was loose, and usually if you can take your nose cone and you feel it popping off the there's like play on your motor shaft. Just take the 2 screws off. Just and have a look at it, and sure enough the grub screw was loose and it was sliding on the shaft. So I took it out and put some thread lock in there and tightened it in. So it's just regular maintenance you want to check every once in a while. So anyways, okay, so we got left, right, and we got right, left, right. So the servo's going to be sitting on the foam like so. This is what I want it to mimic the same distance, or the same, so it is. It's perfect. That's awesome. That works. So you can see here, to the left, and to the right. So basically, I don't have my ailerons mixed now. I turn on my aileron mix switch, which links my rudder to the aileron. Okay. So basically, usually I do fly with my aileron rudder mix. Just makes it easier in the turn. Next, you still have control over your rudder, alright? Let it go, and you just coordinate your turns a little bit better. Makes it more like a 3-channel. When I'm 500-600 feet anyways, I can't tell if I'm using rudder input or if it's effective or ineffective, so